Just got to raise this up a little bit. I've never been known to have to need a microphone, or at least that's what my wife tells me. But good morning, and thank you, Ryan, for that introduction. And as well to Nathan, Ken, Tori, and everybody else that's joined us here today. I'm pleased to bring greetings on behalf of Premier Smith and all my colleagues within the government of Alberta. I see a lot of familiar faces here today. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. Also, I get to say that I got the greatest job in government. Being the Minister of Agriculture and Irrigation, I get to represent the best farmers and ranchers and researchers in the world. And by your testimony that you have here from Farming Smarter, from these three individuals, apparently you got the best team too, Ken. So you got a lot of great work happening here. So thank you for inviting me out to the Farming Smarter Field School this year. Alberta's sunshine and the opportunity today to hear from experts, farmers and agronomists on a variety of topics, including the latest research in effective crop and soil management, is very important. And as previously mentioned, it's my pleasure to talk about government's investment in capital funding for ARAs today. Agricultural research in Alberta leads to tangible benefits for farmers that include higher profits and ample food supply at an affordable cost for consumers. I have been traveling the world from Southeast Asia, Korea, Tokyo, Japan, Mexico. There's only 5 net exporting countries left in the world, and Canada is one of them. Actually, when we look at Western Canada, combining Alberta and Saskatchewan together, we are the breadbasket, and we feed the globe, as well as our families here at home. Estimates are that the global food demand will rise by anywhere from 65 to 85% by mid-century. More and more countries are going to continue to look to our provinces and our province here to feed the world, and research is going to be key to continuing to support our farmers and ranchers in the incredible work that they do every year. And that is why we are making a one-time grant of $3.2 million to Alberta's 12 applied research associations, allowing them to focus on providing applied research and extension to help our producers adopt new technologies and practices. The associations can extend the life of their facilities, infrastructure, and equipment and reduce operating costs. The funding is intended to support agricultural research and improve competitiveness. Today's event, hosted by Farming Smarter, is a great example of an applied research association bringing information from the lab to the field to improve farming technologies. Now, ARAs provide learning and extension for our producers. They conduct that research and trials to improve farming techniques, resulting in improved crop and soil quality and better pest management while protecting the environment. Farming Smarter has used their part of the capital grant to grow its capacity for irrigated crop research, specifically in potato agronomy. Most of you may know that Alberta has taken over the top spot from PEI's largest producer of potatoes in Canada. And our new federal minister is from Eastern Canada. I have pointed this out a few times, much to his dismay. Now, Alberta is home to plenty of potato producers and processors, all making delicious products from this versatile commodity. Now, thanks to their hard work, Alberta exported $930 million in processed potatoes in 2024. Alberta is an agricultural powerhouse, proudly producing about 1/5 of Canada's ag exports. With potato production contributing billions per year to Alberta's economy, applied research associations play a vital role in supporting farmers and ranchers with top-notch research that helps producers improve and advance agriculture in Alberta. Agriculture helped to build our province. Actually, I believe it is the backbone of our province, and it continues to be a strong contributor to our economic growth and diversification. Last year was a busy year, and this year continues the same way. I've traveled all over our province, and as I mentioned, far beyond. Last October, I was in Arlington, Virginia, where representatives from Canada, the United States, and Mexico met to discuss opportunities to strengthen trade relations between our three countries. Before that, I visited Mexico to promote Alberta's agricultural industry and agri-food products, including beef, pork, and grains. It was a productive visit, exploring investment and growth opportunities for our province and the ag industry. Now, given the uncertainty surrounding trade in North America and potential implications of costly tariffs, diversifying Alberta's international markets is more important than ever. This led to my latest visit, as I mentioned, to Southeast Asia, including the countries of Vietnam and the Philippines. The trip to both nations resulted in successful discussions on future partnerships and building on some of the ones that we already have. But I also had very honest conversations about how in Canada we need to make sure that we remain competitive against other global exporters in that market space. And we had a lot of ideas shared with us that I am now working to present to the federal government in investments that we desperately need around increased logistics, including rail and port expansion. Now, these conversations will directly benefit Alberta producers and processors and improve international connections and open new markets for Alberta. The reality is, without farmers and agri-food producers, we don't have food. We owe our reputation for top quality agricultural and food products to the hard work and dedication of every single farmer, rancher, researcher, and everybody, agri-processor, everybody working in our agricultural industry in our province. We know the challenges that they do face and have faced over the past few years, but I just want to say that despite these challenges, we always overcome, and the world continues to look to Alberta to be a leader in food production and a solution to that growing global demand. So in conclusion, I just want to thank everyone for being here, and I just want to say thank you to Farming Smarter and your entire team for all the hard work you do to continue to grow our agriculture industry. It's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you, everyone.